Yo, what up, guys, and welcome to my helpful presentation on how to succeed in a school environment. And this presentation goes out to all the students that are struggling because they aren't succeeding in a school environment, and they're also in a school environment and not succeeding. So if that sounds like you, this video is gonna be a helpful one. So let's just jump right on into it. So the first tip is just to study hard because you need to be well prepared for any test that might or might not come up. Be extra prepared. Every night before supper, spend a couple of hours just studying every single one of your subjects, even if a test isn't scheduled, because teachers make pop quizzes and you gotta be prepared for those. So just study every single night before supper for a couple hours. You don't need to do anything else. Yep, so that's good. The next one is just to make friends. Uh, and having friends helps with your mental health, which is it's the equivalent of eating one mental apple a day, which obviously is helpful because it keeps the therapist away, which is like the mind doctor if you didn't know. So just eat one mind apple by that I mean have friends. Do not go into the forbidden room. Ghosts live in the forbidden room, and they will haunt you for generations. They may also find the cookie jar and eat the cookie inside, and that will leave you wondering who ate the cookie from the cookie jar, which will be confusing for you for your life. Yeah, just don't go in the forbidden room. Every school has one, and they try and keep it secret. But if you see a door that kind of looks weird, don't go in there, because there's probably ghosts. That's why it's forbidden. They call it forbidden room because the next one is just not to listen to any of the bullies. You can see in my diagram, you're the bully in the middle, and there's a bully surrounding you, and you're listening to them, which is bad. And bullies are bad because they're nothing but good for nothing rascals who only want to torment and take your lunch money. And if they take your lunch money, then you're not going to be able to eat, and that's bad. So just don't give them your lunch money. Usually, pointing out the fact that you won't be able to eat without your lunch money helps out. So yeah, just kind of tell them that. The next one is just to be kind to everyone, except for the bullies. You could be mean to them. It's cool. Bullies deserve it because they're mean to people, and you should be mean to bullies. You should bully bullies and be mean to them. So the next one is just a quick tip on how to make sure that you only bully the bullies, because accidentally bullying anyone else is bad, and actually only bullies should be bullied. Um, so I have a list of categories that a bully will always fit into. Just even just one, it makes them a bully. So here they are. If they say something like "I'm a bully," or if they punch twerps, or if they ask you for their lunch money, they're probably a bully. If they ask you for a pencil, or if they kindly ask you for a post-it note, or if they say "bless you" after you sneeze, then they're probably a bully. If they cough on you, or actually if they just cough ever, or if they're smarter than you, or if they're a member of the Homo sapiens, then they're probably a bully, and you can bully them and be mean, and you're in the right. And if they treat you with no respect, or if they treat you with respect, or if they just treat you at all, then they're probably a bully. And if they're definitely a bully if they don't like you, or if they do like you. So you know what? Actually, never mind. You should be a bully. Be mean to everyone, including the principal and all the teachers. If you see a teacher, kick them in the nuts. If they have no nuts, you should call them a mean name. Good thing I have a list of mean names that you should call everyone, including the principal. Poopy head, dork, mudblood, muggle, Death Eater, loser, house elf, Voldemort. Those are all really mean names that you should call teachers, but only if they don't have any nuts. Next one is just how to bully. Provided below is a list of useful insults that you can use to make any nerd, geek, goober, dork nugget, dingleberry, chomsky honk, squiggle booger, or absolute pig-headed cucumber nose toilet face fart smelling non-player character looking booger eating doo-doo head that walks in your path. Yeah, here's the list. You could say something like, "Where you from, loser?" Are you from Losersville? Because you're a loser. I think I hear something really lame. Oh, wait. It was only you, loser. Hey, nerd. I hope you get an F on your test. In fact, you're so lame, you might be the first person ever to get a Z- on a test. Haha, your parents are divorced. Haha, your family's poor. Haha, your parents can't afford to get you nice clothes. Haha, your parents can't afford to buy you lunch. Haha, you use bullying as a coping mechanism, or takes one to know one. If they try and get you back, then be sure to only trust the correct people, because the wrong people could get you into trouble, and that's bad. But luckily, the right people could get you into a good situation where there's no trouble. But, I hear you asking, who to trust? Don't worry, dude. I got you a helpful way of distinguishing between trustworthy people and all the evil people with darkness in their heart. So you should always trust people of whose name contains any of the following letters: C, L, A, S, backwards E, E, schwa, colon, A, B, 2, D, E, F, G, hashtag, H, I, $, K, L, Z, M, X, question mark, or O. Provided below is a list of names of examples of people that you should definitely trust. Terry. Don't take advice from anybody of whose name contains the letters L, Q, D, Z, M, X, L, M, or W. They're definitely lying. That means don't trust anyone named Liam, Daniel, Xanthopus, William, Hoppet, John, Finger, Lemon, Terry, Alfred Yankovic, Barry, Pimpy Cormel, Hernandez, or Edward Scissorhands. Don't trust them. Those are just examples, but go by the letters in their name. Then that's the end. Thank you, viewer, for listening and learning. If you have any problems with my list, please contact my business email, which is in the description. But if you don't want to do that, then you should shut the fuck up. Alright, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you enjoyed my video.